The Roman Empire, a name that evokes images of grandeur, power, and timeless legacy. Yet beneath the marble columns and soaring arches lies a story of human ambition, betrayal, and the eternal struggle for dominance. From the ruthless rise of Julius Caesar to the chaotic reign of Caligula, the Roman Empire was a stage where the greatest dramas of history unfolded. In this video, we'll journey through the captivating stories that define the Roman Empire, exploring the men and women whose actions shaped the course of civilization. Prepare to be transported to a world of political intrigue, military conquest, and personal ambition, where the line between heroism and tyranny was often blurred beyond recognition. Let's begin with one of the most infamous tales in Roman history, the fall of the Republic and the rise of the Empire. It's a story of friendship turned to betrayal, of ambition that consumed even the greatest of men. At the heart of this story is Julius Caesar, a man who would change the course of history forever. Caesar's rise to power was nothing short of meteoric. A brilliant military strategist and a charismatic leader, he formed the first triumvirate with Pompey and Crassus, dominating Roman politics for years. But as his power grew, so did the resentment of his rivals. The Roman Senate, fearful of his growing influence, conspired against him. In 44 BCE, on the Ides of March, a group of senators led by Brutus and Cassius ambushed Caesar in the Senate chamber. The infamous last words, "Et tu, Brute," and "you, Brutus," echo through the ages as Caesar fell to the assassin's blades. Yet his death did not bring peace. Instead, it set off a chain reaction of civil wars that would culminate in the rise of Caesar's adopted son, Octavian, who would become Augustus, the first emperor of Rome. But the reign of the emperors was far from tranquil. The Roman Empire was a hotbed of intrigue, where the throne was often won and lost through cunning, betrayal, and bloodshed. One of the most notorious emperors in Roman history was Caligula, a man whose reign descended into madness and tyranny. Caligula's early years as emperor were marked by populism and generosity, earning him the love of the people. But as time passed, his behavior became increasingly erratic. He squandered the empire's wealth on extravagant projects, engaged in bizarre and humiliating public displays, and according to legend, even planned to appoint his horse as consul. His reign of terror ended abruptly in 41 CE when he was stabbed to death by a conspiracy involving members of his own Praetorian Guard. Yet not all Roman emperors were tyrants. Marcus Aurelius, who ruled from 161 to 180 CE, is remembered as one of the greatest leaders in Roman history. A philosopher king who ruled with wisdom and justice, Marcus Aurelius faced immense challenges during his reign, from devastating plagues to constant wars on the empire's borders. Despite these struggles, he remained steadfast in his commitment to virtue and the well-being of his people. His writings and meditations offer timeless insights into the human condition and remain a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy to this day. The Roman Empire was also a place of remarkable ingenuity and innovation. The Romans were master engineers, constructing roads, aqueducts, and buildings that stand the test of time. The Colosseum, that iconic symbol of Rome's power, was a marvel of engineering, capable of hosting gladiatorial contests, naval battles, and even recreations of famous battles for the entertainment of the masses. But behind the grandeur lay a darker side. The Roman Empire was built on the backs of enslaved people, whose labor fueled its economy and built its monuments. Slavery was deeply ingrained in Roman society, with an estimated 20% of the population living in bondage. The Roman amphitheaters, while awe-inspiring, were also sites of immense suffering, where gladiators fought for their lives to entertain the masses. As the centuries passed, the Roman Empire faced increasing challenges. External pressures from Germanic tribes, internal corruption, and economic strain began to erode its foundations. In 378 CE, The Battle of Adrianople marked a turning point when the Roman legions were decisively defeated by the Visigoths, a Germanic tribe. This defeat exposed the vulnerability of the empire and set the stage for the eventual fall of Rome. In 410 CE, the unthinkable happened. The Visigoths, led by Alaric, sacked the city of Rome itself. It was the first time in over 800 years that the Eternal City had been breached. The fall of Rome sent shockwaves throughout the empire, and while the Eastern Roman Empire, known as the Byzantine Empire, would endure for another 1,000 years, the Western Roman Empire slowly disintegrated into smaller kingdoms ruled by various barbarian tribes. Yet the legacy of Rome endures. Its legal system, language, architecture, and governance have left an indelible mark on the modern world. The stories of its heroes and villains, its triumphs and tragedies, continue to captivate us, offering lessons about the nature of power, ambition, and human resilience. So the next time you walk past a classical building, speak a Latin-derived language, or marvel at the engineering feats of the ancient world, remember the Roman Empire, a civilization that rose to unparalleled heights, but ultimately fell victim to the same human frailties that have shaped the course of history. This has been your channel name, bringing you the most compelling stories from history. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe for more fascinating tales from the Roman Empire and beyond. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Until next time, farewell. Like, share, subscribe for more stories.